Hello, fourth graders. This is Mrs. Armstrong, and this is our second flipped video of Unit 3. And in this flipped video, we're going to focus on the strategies for multiplication and division. So our I can statement here is I can multiply or divide to solve word problems. And also I can use a variety of strategies to solve for a product and quotient. You'll also notice that we have some vocabulary here. Some of the vocabulary, like factor and product, you have seen already. But quotient here is a new one. And a quotient is an answer to a division problem. And equation should also look familiar. An equation is a number sentence. And with our word problems, we will see that several times today. So let's keep going. The first strategy we're going to work on is repeated addition. And repeated addition is another way to represent multiplication. You did this in third grade, but we're going to hit it real quick here in fourth grade as well as a quick refresher. You'll notice here that there are 3 bags of soccer balls. In the first bag, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls. And in each additional bag, there are 7 soccer balls. So what this looks like with repeated addition is that we have 7 soccer balls and 7 soccer balls and 7 soccer balls, which gives us 7 plus 7 plus 7 for the repeated addition equation. But when we represent this as a multiplication equation, it looks like this. We have 3 groups of 7, and that gives us a product of 21. This multiplication sign here means groups of. All right. So we are going to move on, and you are going to try this yourself. Okay, you will see in this slide there are pictures of volleyballs. Let's say that we're hosting a volleyball tournament and our school needs to supply all the equipment. Figure out how many total volleyballs we will be able to supply. Please represent this with repeated addition and in a multiplication equation. Solve for both. And then we'll check in together. Go ahead and hit pause, solve the problem, and then come on back, hit play when you're ready. All right, so you should see here that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 soccer balls. So we have 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals, there's our repeated addition equation. But again, as a multiplication equation, we have 4 groups of 6, and that gives us a product of 24 volleyballs. Make sure that you got the same equations for repeated addition and multiplication. If you didn't, go back and check and see where your mistake was and correct it on your sheet of paper. We're going to head on and do some word problems here. As we mentioned in our I can statement that we're going to be focusing on some word problems. Here is one. We're going to go ahead and find the important details, the important numbers, and what the question is asking us to do. And then we will solve the word problem. It says, Maddie is shopping for a new leash for her dog. The blue leash is 4 feet long, and the green leash is 5 times as long. The question asks, how long is the green leash? Okay, so if we look at this, we have information about the blue leash. It tells us that the blue leash is 4 feet long. It says the green leash is 5 times as long. This word times should let us know that we're multiplying. So we get 4 times 5, which gives us a product of 20. So the green leash here is 20 feet long. Okay, here's your turn. You're going to try it. Go ahead and read the problem that's presented. Solve the equation that you put together. Answer the question that it's asking and hit pause. Do those things, and when you're ready to come back, hit play and we'll check our work together. Okay, here we go. Tony is buying a new lead rope for his horse. At the farm and home store, he found a purple rope that is 6 feet and a red rope that is 3 times as long. How long is the red lead rope? So here we go. We know that the purple rope is 6 feet long. We know that the red rope is 3 times as long. So that gives us 6 times 3, and that is going to give us the length of the red rope. So 6 times 3 is 18, gives us a product of 18. So that red lead rope is 18 feet. Make sure you have the same equation that we have here and you have the same product. And if you didn't, go back again and check your work, see where you made your mistakes, and go ahead and fix it. Going to touch on is draw a picture. Draw a picture can help us with multiplication and division. So we have another word problem here. You know what to do. We highlight or mark important information and see what the question is asking us to do. So it says Aspen is inviting 8 of her friends to a camp out. She asked each of them to bring 4 candy bars so they can make s'mores. Draw a picture showing the total number of candy bars the friends will bring and write an equation that represents the illustration you created. So I'm going to start with 8 and 4. So we have 8 friends. I'm going to draw a circle for each friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The candy bars I'm going to represent with tally marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that you put enough space between your tally marks that if you need to count them later, you can. So we did it. We drew a picture. When it asks us to write an equation, it's the same thing. We have 8 groups of 4. That's going to give us a total of 32 candy bars. So 32 is our product. 8 times 4 equals 32 is our equation. Again, if you need to count the tally marks to solve this, that's fine. If you know your multiplication facts and know that 8 times 4 is 32, that works as well. All right, here we go. Go ahead and read the word problem. Find the important information. See what the word problem wants you to do. Hit pause and go ahead and solve this. And when you're ready and have completed the problem, hit play and we'll check our work together. Okay, it says here that Rudy has 7 kittens. He needs 6 kitty treats for each one. Draw a picture to illustrate the total amount of treats he needs and write an equation to represent the picture. Let's do it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kitties. 6 treats for each kitty. Again, I'm going to use tally marks so that I can go back and count quickly. Notice how I'm making my 5s in a bundle. We all count by 5s pretty easily, so if we make our 5s in a bundle, that'll help us go back and count if we need to do that to solve the problem. So each kitty has 6 treats. We drew our picture. It says write an equation. We have 7 groups of 6 treats, which gives us a product of 42 treats. So make sure that you have a picture that looks similar to ours. Make sure that your equation looks the same and that you have the same product of 42. Again, if not, go back and see where your mistakes were and fix them. We've made it to division, so let's go ahead. As we mentioned before, you can draw a picture to solve for division, and that's what we'll be doing here. There are also some keywords that we need to pay attention to for division, and we've got equal amount or equal groups, and that will let us know we need to divide. The problem here says that Tyson has 16 Pokemon cards to share with his friends. He wants to give his 6 friends an equal amount of Pokemon cards. It's telling us to draw a picture to show 16 cards arranged as equally as possible. That one here that says as equally as possible is going to let me know that it might not be equal. So we have 6 friends. I'm going to get started and draw those friends because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to draw a picture. They're going to be represented by circles. Now it's a little different from the multiplication. We're going to distribute the 16 Pokemon cards. I'm going to start with giving each friend 1 Pokemon card to begin with. So each has 1, so that's 6. Give them another one, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And you'll notice what happened is that we have 2 friends out here who got 2 Pokemon cards, and these 4 friends each got 3. So we have really to take those out, because Tyson wants to be fair with his friends. He wants to give them an equal amount. So each friend gets 2 cards, and there'll be 4 cards left over. Okay, 4 cards is our remainder because equally each of them will get 2. It is your turn to try it. Read the question, read the word problem, see what it's asking you to do. Go ahead and do it. Hit pause, and when you're ready, hit play, and we will check your answers together. All right, so we have Mr. Ritz. He's our teacher, and he has 27 students that he wants to divide into 4 equal groups. The question asks, is this possible? So we need to answer that question, and it asks us to use a strategy to show our thinking. Strategy I'm going to choose is draw a picture. So we have 4 equal groups and 27 students. So again, I'm going to start by putting 1 student in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Well, it looks to me like it's not possible to put 27 students into 4 equal groups, because what happens is we have one group here, right, with 6 students, and then we have 3 groups with 7 students. So if I was going to answer this question, I'd say, no, it's not possible, because there are 3 tables with 7 students and 1 table with 6 students. So it's not possible to put them in 4 equal groups. Hopefully you were able to get this answer. Again, if not, go back and check your work, see where you made your mistake, and fix it. 4th graders, you've made it to the end of the video. Here is your question. How do you mend a broken pumpkin? So see if you can answer that. How do you mend a broken pumpkin? And make sure that you complete your whisk, your where and when, your summary, any questions you might have, and bring that to class on Friday. See you then.